Good morning. Welcome back into Wake Up America. Joe Biden boarding Marine One at the White House. He is on his way to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. We just had State Representative Tim O'Neill on with us talking about that. We do have some news to report this morning. Joe Biden will be traveling to Israel and Saudi Arabia next month. I think many Americans, as they look at the prices at the pump, it is no longer pain at the pump right now. It is torture at the pump, Allison. And hopefully that is a topic of discussion. This is where we've come in 16 short months. We went from producing domestically with great success, oil and gas, to the point where we were exporting. April 2020, oil prices down below $20 a barrel. Now they're over 120. And now we are looking at maybe needing to import from places like Saudi Arabia, Venezuela. Hopefully that is something that is discussed, but we just learned that and wanted to relay that information on to you. Okay, let's move on now. We're joined by Tennessee Congressman Tim Burchett, who I'm sure will want to react to that news. Congressman, great to have you on this morning. Good to see you.
Great to be with you, Rob, as always.
Good morning.
Your hair looks spectacular. Ma'am, your hair looks pretty good, too.
Thank you. Rob takes a lot of time with his hair, so
you know,
we're
if
glad
I had
that
a baseball helmet, like a batting helmet, over this hair, it would mess it up in the congressional baseball game, where you could have a Newsmax host be a pinch hitter, okay, and contribute.
There we go. All right. Well, Congressman, inflation has hit a 4-decade high. Americans, they're paying more for everything, right? We're talking food, at the gas. The feds are looking to increase their interest rates. Is that enough?
No, ma'am. I think we're on a downward spiral, and that's unfortunate. I mean, it's going to show well at the ballot box, but it's sure going to hurt Americans up to that point. As the graph showed, the consumer price index is up 8.6% over the last 12 months, and that's the highest it's been since December of '81. That's when Rob was still wearing leisure suits, for goodness sakes. Yeah. Americans, you know, we're paying more for just about everything because of inflation. And Biden, of course, he claims he inherited an economy on the brink of a recession. I think that's just a total lie. American public's not buying that. I mean, that young fuel's up 106% when he took office. I think it was around $2.42 a gallon. Now the average is up over $5 a gallon. We're hurting.
No, it's clear the American public's not buying it. Over the weekend, Quinnipiac came out with a poll addressing the most urgent issues facing the country right now. 1, 2, and 3, inflation, crime, immigration. But inflation by far was number one. So the president will be going to Saudi Arabia after all, looks like next month. Do you think he will be talking with the Saudi Crown Prince and others about more oil exports to the U.S. to bring down gas prices before the midterm elections?
Of course, he says he's not, but he has to. He knows he has to. He knows his plan has worked all too well when he told Bernie Sanders during the debate that he was going to raise gas to $5, $6, $7 a gallon to drive people away from it, to drive them more towards his precious electric vehicles. And, you know, the sad truth is he's putting Americans out of work. We ought to be turning the spigots back on here in this country, turning our oil production. And now he's going to our sometimes enemies over in the Middle East and begging them to bail us out. And the most powerful nation on the face of God's green earth, and we're over glad handing with our enemies. That is ridiculous. And you know, he'll say he's over there talking about protection of Israel, but the Democratic Party has a very weak policy towards Israel. They've had it since Obama. They've insulted the Israelis multiple times. It's really a disgrace the way they act, and the Israelis, of course, aren't buying it.
Yeah, no. All right. Well, great insight, Congressman Tim Burchett. Always great to have you, sir. Thank you so much.
Good to see you, Congressman. Thank you.
And that is a beautiful fuchsia dress you're wearing. I know Rob probably said it was pink, but it is actually fuchsia.
Look at that.
I did
knows
say that.
his colors.
Did I say that?
Yeah.
I think I did this morning.
All right, Congressman Burchett, thank you so much.
Hey, I'm Rob Finnerty. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please join the conversation in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe, too. Hit the bell icon to be alerted to breaking news. And remember, there's a whole lot more on Newsmax TV, America's fastest growing cable news network. Newsmax TV, where real news for real people.